Howdy, this is Mackenzie Franklin from SideGame in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today we're going to be taking a look at Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle and how to best organize it. Now this does include all of the expansions, so it includes the Potions and Charms, as well as the Monster Book of Monsters expansion. That being said, there are going to be spoilers for the main campaign, as well as the 2 additional campaigns, because this is going to just show how to best organize everything with all content unlocked. Now if you have played the game, definitely go ahead and get this video a watch, but if you're looking to find out these surprises on your own, you might want to come back later, once you've found everything. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with how to organize. We lift off the lid here, and right off the bat, you'll see that we have a lot of cool flavor right off the bat. We've got the chest itself, so it looks like you're bringing your trunk to school, right? Really cool. So we've got the main game board, that's the back there. Works really nicely. After that, we've got the main game rulebook, and inside you'll have all of the different rules for the different packs for the different years. On the right side here, we have the potions cupboard. It's going to drape nicely on the right side. And then on the left side, we have the 2 rulebooks for the Charms and Potions expansion, as well as the Box of Monsters expansion. Underneath that, you'll see that we have 2 distinct sections. Let's go ahead and start with this bottom section. First off, we have the 5 different player boards. Let's play with up to 5 people. And then we have a Honeydukes container. This Honeydukes container here is from the Wizarding World. You definitely don't need it. You can definitely just use the containers that are inside, as you can see through the little window here. But we just thought this added to the nice flavor. You can pick these up at the Wizarding World in Los Angeles, but I think it adds to the whole trunk aesthetic, so I really like this little touch. Pop that top off. And inside, we have these small organizers that are Dollar Tree organizers. You get them 10 for $1. They fit nicely into here, but make sure you do put them in upside down or they might get stuck on that lid if you are going to be using the Honeydukes container. But these are 10 for $1. You're going to store your locations as well as the health. So based on the number of players, we generally play this game 2-player, so we leave the 2 health markers in there, but you can nicely put those on the board. And then inside here, we'll also have the containers for the resources, specifically the coins and the lightning bolts. You also have all of your different proficiencies. These are all from that Potions and Charms expansion. So lots of different choices here for special abilities. On the left side here, you can just use any drawstring bag, and this is where we're going to put all of the potions ingredients, because it's not very fun to have to shuffle these all face down and keep on doing that. It's much easier to just throw them in the bag and blind draw them from here. So super useful. You will need this from an outside of game component. So super nice though. You can use any drawstring bag for that. Got a silica gel packet in here for freshness. And then on the left side here, we've got all of the additional tokens. So these include the markers for the different like Horcruxes and whatnot, the house dice, the Care for Creatures dice, the Petrificus Totalis tokens, the harp tokens, as well as additional hearts if you're playing with multiple players. So you can store all of your additional tokens in here because you'll need them when specific cards need them. So easy to just dump them out and put them on the table. On the left side here, we have the different options for your potions cupboard. So this adds some variability to how you're going to be accruing your ingredients. So lots of these from the different boxes, so you can just pick one at random or use the one that's printed on the board. Super nice. And then that leads us to this top section here. So in this top section, you'll notice that it actually is a separate box. So if you notice this pattern, if you recognize this, this is from the Arkham Horror, the living card game. This is from the Return To boxes, and it fits really nicely inside here. Look at that. So super nice. It fits very snug on that corner, and it's going to store all of your player cards. So the game itself does come with dividers, so it'll be really easy to organize things appropriately. And the best part is this does accommodate sleeved cards. So we've got all of our Hogwarts cards in here. We've got our heroes. We've got all of the creatures as well as the dark arts cards. So all of them fit really nicely in here. You're not going to have any issues with card storage. And there's even room if you have additional promos. So super nice. And those slide in super nicely in there. So you can use any type of organizer. You could even just put these in without the box itself and just put up maybe a piece of cardboard or something. But I really like this tray, and I use these a lot, not for Arkham, because I tend to put all the Arkham stuff in the BCW boxes. So that being said, let's go ahead and put everything back. So we got all the cards in that back area. We've got the additional potions on the left side here. We've got the additional tokens on that left side. We've got all of the charms, so all those proficiencies there. We have all of the resources, and we're going to put those into the Honeydukes container. And remember, we got to make sure that it's this side down, otherwise they'll slide out. There we go. Or they won't slide out, I should say. They might get stuck. Seal that top off. Put that nicely in there. We'll put all of the potions ingredients in here. Silica gel packet. All of our character boards. And then we'll take our rulebooks for the expansions, the potions board, the rulebook for the base game, and lastly, we'll place the game board. And that is organizing Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, with all expansions fully sleeved in one box. If you have any questions about what you saw here, please let me know down in the comments below. How do you organize your copy of Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle? I'd love to hear what you think, and if you have any games that you'd like to see organized, please put them down in the comments below. I really appreciate you sticking around and watching. Thank you so much. Side Game Strong.